I'm playing hardcore Minecraft, which terrifies me, so I've got my darling boyfriend Mattstric to help me out. My name's Biblimio, by the way, if you didn't already know that. In the first episode, he helped me survive the first few days. He helped me gather the items and blocks and craft the tools and armor that I would need. And before the first 100 days in this hardcore world were over, I had made a sweet starter house and I had outfitted myself in full diamond armor. Here is what this world looked like before we started. And here's how it looks today. Now I've got my eye on this beach over here next to my starter house. I need some upgrades. I need farms. And lucky for me, my boyfriend is a professional farm building expert. So today I'm gonna get his help building an iron farm, a villager breeding farm, a pumpkin farm, and more. And I think the perfect place for all these farms to go is here, along the beach. In a normal game, this beach would be tiny, but since this is a Large Biomes game, it takes up all this land. Plenty of space for building lots of things. And with all this space, I think I will be able to transform this boring beach biome into a tropical city, where the farms will go. No more mining for iron. No more harvesting crops by hand. No more grinding for levels. It's time for an upgrade, so let's get started. I need a pumpkin and melon farm.
Pumpkin.
And I'm gonna use it to get the pumpkins and the melons to trade for emeralds, right?
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
So
the basic layout of a pumpkin and melon farm is you have at least 2 blocks. One where is farmland, and you have your pumpkin or your melon, so the stem comes up, and then you need a block for that pumpkin or melon to grow onto. An observer that points at the stem. You'll need a piston to break the pumpkin, and you'll need some redstone dust to carry current from the observer to the piston. You'll need a collection system, which will go under the farm. It will have to be rails and a hopper mine cart and a drop-off station where you're gonna need hopper, a comparator, a repeater, a torch. If you're fine with it just all dropping off into a chest, then you're done there.
okay, now I'm gonna make a villager breeders because
Villagers need carrots, bread, and beds to breed. Or carrots or bread or potatoes and beds, available beds. And you typically want to immediately carry the baby far away so that he loses attachment to a bed and the breeding couple can continue producing villagers for you. So you'll just need to create some sort of platform using whatever blocks you want, probably high up in the sky. You don't want them to be able to get to the beds. You'll have to use like a trapdoor at adult villager head height to keep them from getting there, and then create a small hole for the villager baby to run through, fall down. Maybe you'll need like a hay bale or something for him to land on so he doesn't get hurt, and then you'll probably want a minecart pickup system to pull him out of the tube. So that'll require rails and a minecart and powered rails.
okay, then I'm gonna have to zombify my villagers so that their trades are cheap. So how do I make a zombificator?
That's a toughie because there's multiple opportunities at which you could zombify them.
Oh, well, I'm gonna zombify them like right after they grow into an adult.
Before you put them
Before
in
I move them to
jail
where they're gonna
cell,
go.
where they're gonna live
They're
forever.
not going to jail.
Okay, so if you want to do it immediately, you probably have to have just a little room off to the side of the minecart pickup system that you created under your breeder. And when you pick up a villager out of the breeder, there's a chance it's going to be an adult or it's going to be a baby, especially if they're all in there together. So you might want to split the track and send your babies to a holding cell to grow up and your adults over to the zombie that's sitting in place somewhere, maybe in a minecart, so he's not dangerous. And you'll need to not be seen so that the zombie will attack the villager, and then you will need to heal him. So you're going to need gold apples, brew stand, weakness potions, gold ingots, not nuggets.
Okay, I also need to make one of those carrot farms where the villager does the work for me and produces the carrots, because the carrots I can use to breed the villagers and also sell to
and this is a great idea because it's also fully automated and no bone meal is necessary. So yeah, basically just like what you said, you get a villager on a plot of land. So you're going to need like, I don't know, a 9x9 farm or something like that, and a composter to make your villager a farmer. And he'll just walk around and farm the carrots for you.
But how do I pick them up?
Well, you're going to need another villager standing off to the side. And every now and then your farmer's going to try to throw him carrots, but you have to intercept them somehow with a hopper or hopper minecart or something that's sitting between them.
How do I make the second guy hungry?
You don't ever give him any food. You might even like punch him once or twice. Yeah, so he'll eat his food to heal himself, and then he'll be even lower on food if he did have any.
Can I not make the same thing but with wheat?
Yes, you can make the same thing with wheat, but they don't throw wheat to each other. So in this instance, you'll have to build pretty much the same farm. So you'll have to fill his inventory with seeds first, and keep him from composting those seeds, because he will do that to make room for the wheat, and you don't want him to ever pick up your wheat. So you'll have to give him a composter he can work at, but keep him away from it using trapdoors, and you'll need a pickup system underneath it like you made on the pumpkin and melon farm. You're going to need rails and an unloader.
Okay, I forgot. I also need a smelter.
You can make it really, really big if you want, but that's kind of, you have to have lots of resources for that one. You're gonna need lots of iron. You can also
I'm gonna make an iron farm. We'll get there. So how do I make an iron farm?
Okay, how do you make an iron farm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we could do an iron farm first.
Yeah, we're gonna need that first.
So if you want to make an iron farm, you're going to need at least 3 villagers, a zombie. They're very, very simple designs, and that can be easily made just underground.
Okay, so I'm looking at all these farms I gotta make. I'm thinking about all the stuff I gotta get. I'm gonna need a bunch of rails.
Yep.
I'm gonna need powered rails. That means I need gold.
Yes.
And redstone, right?
And
I need lots of redstone. I'm gonna have to get
sticks.
some villagers to make a breeder.
Yep. So
I
you're
need
going to have to go to the
quartz.
nether to get quartz.
I have to go to the nether?
For comparators and observers, you're going to need to go to the nether immediately.
Okay. We'll go there now.
All right, here we go. The end of the hardcore world. You're going to walk through and die immediately. Wait, go back, get out.
Why?
Do you have any blocks on you?
Oh, good call.
Oh god. What? Are you up in the air?
Well, I found... Oh!
Quartz!
Oh.
Oh, it's just a room.
And some mushrooms.
Just a basalt delta, probably.
And, and I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye.
That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye, nether.
Bye-bye.
Hey, look at this cool spawn.
So, I left out something very important. And no, I'm not talking about this guy over here. I built these farms from start to finish without ever checking to see something very important about their location. Can you guess what it is? I did not look to see if I was building these farms inside my spawn chunk. So I'm going to use a tool that's a part of the mini HUD mod I've installed. It will show the spawn chunk visually, and it should be showing up now. Okay, I know this might look crazy to some of you, but it's a very handy tool. You want some of your farms, not all of them, Mattstric says, to be in the spawn chunk. You want some of them to be in your spawn chunk. That way, they never unload. The game keeps them running for you, even when you travel far away. Pretty basic stuff. And I forgot to check it before I built these farms. So, let's see. Okay. Pumpkin melon farm looks good, and so the crop farms should be good too. Wow, I got pretty close to the line though. The one that really actually matters is the iron farm being inside the spawn chunk. Yeah, that's the one that you want running constantly so that you get tons of iron. Yes! It's like the game's looking out for me. It's inside the spawn chunk. Oh, I really lucked out there. Wow, I can't believe all these farms are done. Oh yeah, and Mattstric is feeling pretty sick today, so he can't be with us for this next part. I know. I'll give you a second. Okay, I was pausing because I know over half of you probably just clicked off the video knowing that there's no more Mattstric for you and it's just me now, but if you're still here, it means you love me. I mentioned this farmer. Check out these traits. He buys carrots and potatoes and pumpkins and melons, which is great because I'm farming all of those in droves. Yes, you can see I've been a busy boy. I have been a busy person around here, doing a lot more than just building farms. I killed an enderman and he dropped an ender pearl while I was hunting mobs to get levels to do some enchanting and repairing. It's so hard to gather XP like this when you don't have any kind of mob grinder or villager trading setup. Still trying to get fortune 3 on my axe. And I found some moss. It was inside a shipwreck, just 100 blocks or so away from my base. And not the 6,000 that I traveled to get to the jungle to get vines for crafting mossy cobblestone. And then I found an LA. They must have escaped from one of the many pillager outposts surrounding my spawn area. I gave them some steak and made them my friend. And I was back down in the caves hunting mobs and mining for levels when I came across this. A dungeon with a skeleton spawner. Oh. And some pretty good loot in the chest here. But the real reward to finding this will be the skeleton grinder that I'm about to build. Back on the surface real quick, I crafted a jukebox to play for my LA so I could get them to breed. Breed? It's not really breeding, it's more like cloning. But I didn't have a music disc to play for them, so... Okay, here it is. Just gotta knock out these torches. Oh, come on. Hopping around in the water like an idiot. And now these blocks gotta go for the water to go. Oh, right. I forgot these torches. How do I do this safely? Okay. It's dark. Seal it up. They should be spawning any second now. Skeletons. All right, I made some adjustments to this, so it should be... Hello. Whoa, that's loud. Ah, the XP is flowing in. Oh, thorns. Look at that. Look at my levels. 56. And look at this. Armor. It's nice to have. Bows. Great for bow repairing and crafting dispensers. And here, so many bones and arrows. I have limitless bone meal now. I'm going to go do some enchanting. Fortune pick is the priority, but I also need to enchant all my diamond armor. I'm still wearing my iron armor because it's got the enchants. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, these are the same. These pickaxes are the same. This is the same. I got the same pickaxe as before. The exact same. And no fortune. Guess I gotta go back down and get me some more XP. Alright, I'm disenchanting this pickaxe. That was a huge bummer. And putting it back in the enchanting table, what will I get? Fortune 2? Well, this game never stops trolling me. Ah, that creeper didn't drop a music disc. Stupid thing blowing up on me. I was trying to lure it in front of this skeleton. Okay, I gotta find another one. Yes. Yes, come this way. Walk into the light. Yes, get back. One hit him. No, don't explode. All right, third time's the charm. Please hit them. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, I also need an amethyst shard to do this thing with the music disc and the alley. Here we go. Shard, alley, disc, jukebox. Get inside. Where you at? Get in here. In with the disc. Oh. Yay! Oh. You guys, I was worried I wouldn't do that in time and my one alley would disappear forever. Here we are, rocking the diamond armor, enchanted diamond armor. Ignore the boots, they're really good boots and I don't want to take them off yet.
Oh, hey! Let's see the enchants. Wow, that's really good. Infinity, hey! Looting 3, that's great.
Pretty good pickaxe, pretty good axe. That's a pretty good shovel.
Yeah.
After all that XP grinding and enchanting, I went gathering up stockpiles of basic blocks, dirt and cobblestone, Andesite. There's no music playing, and this parrot is losing its mind anyway. Just vibing. Well, how could you blame them? This place is pretty sick. Then, for no particular reason, I went raiding this pillager outpost. Ow! Die. Okay. Ha! Hey, I think this jail cell is the one my ally must have escaped from. And then it hit me. I was looking at dark oak wood. I didn't have access to dark oak in this world yet. No dark forest biomes anywhere near, and no saplings from the wandering trader or any chests. I also looked inside the tower and got some XP bottles. Hiya! Pillager crit. Continuing with doing things for no apparent reason, I decided to dig up all the netherrack from beneath a broken portal I found before heading home. The game has favored me once again. Look at this. Cobblestone, that's a dungeon. A spider dungeon, which means I will have infinite string. I just gotta light this area up so it's safe to hang out around here. Let's take a peek at these chests. Hey, another disc. I don't have that one. And horse armor. Okay, pretty good loot. Not bad, not bad. Then it was time to get some sheep shearing up and running. Don't ask me why I need the brown one. It's because I goofed and used up all my cocoa beans I had brought back from the jungle on composting them, and I didn't make any brown dye, and now I don't have any way to make brown dye unless I go all the way back to the jungle and get more cocoa beans. Hey, look. Another pink sheep in the wild. How cool is that? Now that I've got all these bones from the skeleton grinder, I think it's time we also gather up some doggos. Jump in, fellas. I love this. Watch this animation they do when they dry off. They all do it at the same time, and it really gets to me. I don't know why, but I like that. All right, there's something else I need, and I'm looking around for it, or for them. I'm looking for the wandering trader to sell me cactus so I can get green dye. It's essential for the beach city I'm planning, and I do not want to make another journey thousands of blocks away to find a desert. Plus, I think it's kind of fun using the wandering trader this way to get the more exotic items that are super far away and difficult to get. You know, it's sort of like a buff to the wandering trader, a little bit. Well, they're supposedly likely to show up around Village Bells. Okay, I'm heading home now. No trader. And I came across an outpost kind of far away, so I decided I would strip this one for the dark oak to take back home. But pillagers on this side, pillagers over here. It looks like I'm surrounded. I've got to weed these guys out before I can make a run for it, and I'm too high up to jump from here and feel safe about it. I don't think I could make it into the water. Oh, they're in there. This place is crawling in bad guys. Maybe I can shoot them all from here. Yeah. Die. Oh no, more are spawning in. Okay. I'm grabbing the boat, getting it on my hotbar, and I'm making a break for it. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm safe here. Give me that back. That is my shield. You can't have that. Thank you. Now take this steak, you little rascal. At another village here, trying to get wandering traders to show. Okay, I'm back home and, oh, I see a wandering trader. Please come over here. It's very, very dangerous standing where you are on the edge of a ravine. Why do all the wandering traders in this game love to get themselves into precarious situations? No cactus. Okay, I will take some of this, and I'm almost out of emeralds. Didn't think about that being a problem. Well, I don't think emeralds are a problem anymore. I brought me a farmer to my base from one of these there villages. And look what I'm about to do. Yes, golden carrots, please. More. Give me more. Yum. Look at me. I'm eating like a prince. Thank you very much. Now I have to block you up to keep you safe. Another one. There's another one. Okay, let's see. I need cactus. Acacia. Okay, I'll take it. Well, I didn't expect to have acacia by now. And I'm aging all my copper, so at least I'm being productive. Look, man, if you don't have cactus, you know the deal. Oh, come on. Hey, you got some good stuff, though. And mangrove! I can have red and orange wood. Okay, let's do this quickly. There is a pillager captain right over there. You have basically nothing I want. Another trader. You don't have cactus. You don't. I'm telling you that right now. And look, I'm right. No cactus. Hey everyone, it's day 400, and I've locked myself inside this bamboo box to wait on a wandering trader who has cactus for sale. This is masterful gameplay. Okay, the wandering trader cannot be relied upon, so I'm improvising without any green dye. That's okay. We don't really need it. I can come up with something else. And that brings us to now. So, all that's left is I have to do this entire beach transformation now. First thing is to extend this sandy beach into that forested area. And just like that, I've turned this plain, ordinary beach biome into a tropical getaway. Let me take you there. Welcome to Costa Limeo. Right now, we are making our way to the farmer trading hacienda. Look at the lovely palm trees. Aren't they majestic? And here is the street view of the hacienda building. It's got an aged and worn look to it. A bit of Spanish colonial influence too. And this tower is my favorite part. I can look out over the water, check out my spawn area. I can see my house from here. Stepping inside the hacienda, you can see where the traders will go. I've got just the one for now, And I might bring in different types of traders temporarily, but the goal is to only use this space for farmer traders specifically. That's because, conveniently enough, I've built the pumpkin melon farm beneath the floor here, and the carrot and wheat farms right off the west wing of the building, inside this walled garden. And this arrangement will make it very easy to visit the farms that I need to get the crops for trading with the farmers and for grabbing wheat to craft bread, for feeding into my villager breeder, which is right down the street. Let's go see it. That's nice. Cruising along the street in our beach city, we pass along these luxurious modern-style homes. And surely enough, they contain the villager breeding and zombification units. See, inside here is the towering villager breeder. And out front, or back rather, the villagers get sent out onto the pier that's part of this home. And if they need to get sent to be zombified, they go this way to the greenhouse. And if they don't need to see the zombie, they go this way to the safe house. Further along down the road, we come to a little bridge over a creek. And that leads us into this tropical village. Shout out to Happy Sheep, whose desert house tutorial inspired these village buildings. Thanks, Happy. And I'm sure you can guess what is contained here. It's where the iron farm goes. I've got more buildings to add there. And this is how I access the farm. Right down this staircase. As you can see, I've built 1, 2, 3, 4 iron farms. I love this. My base area has exploded. I have this whole new beach city with a whole new vibe I can play in. The palm trees, the new buildings, all these farms are functioning perfectly, and I can say I made them in my own way. I'm not a redstoneaholic. I don't want to see the mechanical guts of these farms. I like things to look nice and look like they're made for the player to live in and explore. This is the best feeling in Minecraft, leveling up your world. I've come so far in this large biomes hardcore world. That's just evidence of my greatness. I'll spend a few more days building something that I think will make Mattstric feel better. Okay, there it is. You like my soup bowl? Alright, I've had a blast making this episode for you. Hey, did you subscribe? What about liking the video? Did you like the video? Hit the button, the thumbs up icon below, and then over beside that, you hit the button that says subscribe? Yeah? Great. Just checking. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Hey, you feeling better now? What are you doing in here? No, don't cough on me!